after what he describes as the legal executive's irrational analysis and attacks on supporter Dali Mpofu. A veteran of the African Public Congress has come out in full support of Mpofu. Before we continue, please kindly subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. The veteran Tony Yengeni expressed deep concern over late legal rulings, citing Mpofu among them, saying the courts had overreached themselves. He strongly condemned what he referred to as the tyranny of selected judges, giving warning that their unchecked influence posed a threat to a system in which the majority governs. "We cannot let the fascism of these chosen adjudicators to continue," the veteran said in a statement. "It will and should reach a conclusion." Mpofu, a well-known advocate and recognizable personality in South African legislative matters, has recently been the focus of a number of conversations. His accurate depiction of former President Jacob Zuma and his involvement in contentious legal matters have always been noteworthy. Although critics of him argue that his legal tactics often transgress ethical boundaries, supporters see him as a fearless defender of the marginalized, challenging what they perceive to be an unyieldingly oppressive judicial system. The assistance of the veteran coincides with increased pressure from some political leaders on the legal executive. Many inside the African National Congress (ANC) have become distasteful of what they perceive to be legal wrongdoing, especially when prominent political figures are involved. These concerns echo similar views held by factions within the ruling party, who feel that the courts are being used to undermine the political influence of those who oppose the foundation. The veteran's remarks have sparked a longer debate regarding the legal executive's role in South Africa's popularity-based judicial system. Some have praised his argument, arguing that it includes the need for a more balanced relationship between the government and the judiciary. However, some have issued a warning, stating that this kind of study risks undermining the legal executive's independence, which is the cornerstone of majority rule governance in South Africa. This growing strain between political entertainers and the legal executive will likely prompt further debate prior to the pack-up to future judgments. Once more, unexpectedly, former President Jacob Zuma was seen today with the head of the presidency and the Parliamentary Council, which begs the question of how much of an impact he still has inside the African National Congress (ANC). The event, which happened during a strategy meeting, has sparked conjecture over Zuma's potential influence on the ANC's future course as it prepares for the national elections in 2024. Even after stepping down as president in 2018 and facing continuous legal troubles, Zuma is still a divisive and influential person. His attendance at this gathering implies an attempt to fortify political support and maybe bring disparate parts of the party together as the ANC confronts mounting criticism and dwindling public confidence. Political observers speculate that Zuma's participation may be a component of a bigger plan to energize party members and improve the ANC's chances of winning elections. As the ANC strives to show a united front at a pivotal period for South African politics, Zuma's influence and the possible ramifications of this conference are expected to ripple across the political landscape in the run-up to the 2024 elections. Once again, legal experts have commented on the harsh ruling that the Supreme Court of Appeal, SCA, handed down against advocate Dali Mpofu, pointing out that his career as a senior attorney has suffered significant harm to his image. The court's condemnation of Mpofu's legal behavior has generated a lot of discussion and clouded his prestigious standing in the legal community in South Africa. Mpofu, who is well known for his high-profile cases and sometimes contentious courtroom attitude, received a severe rebuke from the SCA for acting in an improper and unprofessional manner during a recent hearing. The verdict, which was delivered with evident disfavor, called attention to Mpofu's actions and implied that they not only compromised the decorum that senior counsel are required to uphold, but also damaged the reputation of the legal profession. Legal experts think that Mpofu's professional status will be significantly impacted by the SCA's decision. Legal analyst Thando Mashal claims, Mpofu's image is tarnished by this type of public censure from one of the nation's top courts. He is expected to maintain a higher degree of professionalism and integrity as senior counsel. He certainly loses the confidence of his clients and colleagues when a court like the SCA imposes such a severe rebuke. Mpofu's criticism by the SCA is not a unique instance. He has been a part of various contentious